This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Set to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Hands it off from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking for the wide out. The ball is picked off. Who's in the clear? At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Well, they try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. It's Ford. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after...
here he goes! He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Volunteers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back to throw again. Caught quickly. Finding some room with the 25. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. LSU has moved into the red zone. And the same runner's got it again. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. It's press coverage now from these DBs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking of... Of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's the first down and more. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12.
4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite.
Hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Vols. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush gets home. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Big throw caught on the left side. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's 4. Grab near the sticks. It's Sanders. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, really surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. They're going to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on a return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. There's contact on the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Well, they trap him for a sack. It's 4th and 10 on offense on the field going for it. He's looking to throw. A quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Ford. He's got it right near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. No huddle here for the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass is caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's looking deep down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads for a left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his back. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Ford. Makes the grab, and Sanders. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for a man. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. seconds left on the clock now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it off and begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Third and very long, looking to throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's 4. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Vols. They battle all the way back to take the lead.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Could take it all the way. Breaking tackles and going. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Catch made wide open way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quick throw to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries to get it to the running back. The fourth down completion to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. He's throwing for it. Looking for his back. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Quarterback operating an empty set. To throw, it's Ford. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
Quarterback drops back.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw.
And the defense wraps him up.
The 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Tennessee 41, LSU 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks in open space. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackled quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Drops back, looking to throw on 3rd and forever. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Ford. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Throws the running back in the flat. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run. The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Back to their 11-yard line at 2nd and long.
This guy now has 3 sacks in the game, headlining a tremendous effort on the day for this defense. This one is all but over.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's looking deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. To throw, it's Ford. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Volunteers. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. An effective play. Good for a 1st down of the 35. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass complete on a crossing route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to a stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks into the open. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
62, LSU, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big.
Sacked on back-to-back plays.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down. And now it's 4th down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Vols. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good.
69, LSU, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Fair catch made at the 35. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's Ford. That's caught. It's Sanders. That's a big hit at the end, but they need a fresh set of downs. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.